Hey guys, it's Shadow Tracer here, and today we're coming back with another Elite Dangerous video. So today we're going to be taking a look at the Python. Now, I recently got this. It's very cool, but it's a lot bigger than the ship I'm used to flying, which was the Vulture, and you guys probably saw that in my last Elite Dangerous video. So first of all, why don't we take a look at the loadout that I have on this ship, and we'll just kind of take it from there. So first of all, this ship has 3 large hardpoints and 2 medium hardpoints for weapons, and it has 4 utility mounts. So for weapons, we have 2 C3 gimbaled beam lasers and 1 E3 gimbaled pulse laser. Now those all fire together in one group, and they generate a fair amount of heat, but you can get a full power distributor charge out of these lasers before they'll actually overheat, and that's pretty good. They do an extraordinary amount of damage. And so for our medium hardpoint weapons, our class 2 weapons, we have turreted multi-cannons. Now, turreted weapons are able to fire 360 degrees around your ship, but the point of these is not really to kill an enemy, but this is to keep ships from just getting right on you and just staying on you with no consequences. These will just fire automatically, and they will track your target, and yeah, they'll really just help you not die more, because this ship, well, it's big and it turns pretty slowly. So next we have a kill warrant scanner. Now, we talked about the kill warrant scanner in the last video, and this is really useful for bounty hunting, so that's why it's on this ship. And then for our other 3 utility mounts, we have A0 class shield boosters. Now, what a shield booster does is basically the same thing that a hull reinforcement thing does, and that is just make your shields stronger. So let's take a look at the internals, and we'll start with the shields first. And you can see we have the A6 shield generator, and that is the biggest shield generator we can put on this ship. And we have 3 shield boosters reinforcing that. Now, of course, the shield boosters use a lot of power, but it's well worth it. I mean, this thing is a tank. It's nearly indestructible. It will take a whole wing of ships to take this ship down. Now let's start at the top. So we have the lightweight alloy. Nothing really special there. Just that the military grade composite costs more than the ship actually costs. So how much did this ship cost? Well, this ship I got at a 15% discount, and so it cost about 49-ish million credits. That's a lot, but I got it. I had to sell both of my other ships to do it, but I got it. So here it is. So we have the lightweight alloy. We have the C7 reactor, and you can see that's giving us 25 megawatts of available power, of which we will actually be using 25.1 megawatts. But that's okay, because we just turn off the fuel scoop when we're not using it. And if we do need to use the fuel scoop for some reason, well, then we'll just turn something else off that we're not using, like a weapon, because if we're using a fuel scoop, well, we're probably in super cruise and we don't need weapons at that point. So anyways, the thrusters, we have C6. Now, this ship is a little bit slowish with the C6 thrusters, but if you use the boost, well, it's fine. Speed is not this ship's main strength anyways, so C6 thrusters are fine for me, but they may be upgraded in the future. I don't know, we'll have to upgrade the power plant first. But let me tell you, I don't know if it's in here, let's take a look. But yeah, okay, it is. The A7 power plant costs 51 million credits. That is more than I paid for the entire ship. So it's kind of unlikely that we will be upgrading to an A7 power plant anytime in the near future. B7, possibly. That could happen. So life support. We've gone with the A4 module. Well, just because we could, really, and not that this ship ever gets down to the point where you're going to need that extra little bit of life support but it's just there, just in case, and really just to have another A-rated thing on this ship. Next we have the A7 power distributor. I think the reasons for this being on here are fairly obvious. We have a lot of lasers, and the better power distributor we have, the more we can fire the lasers. And let me tell you, with the A7 power distributor, the 2 beam lasers and the 1 pulse laser, we can take down the shields of an Anaconda pretty much with a single volley. Now we have C6 sensors. Now the C6 sensors will let us see an enemy up to 6 kilometers away, so that's fine. I mean, that's really an average range, I guess. I mean, we could go for A, but I don't really feel that it's necessary. Other than that, we have quite a lot of fuel tanks. Honestly, I'm not sure why I put this many fuel tanks on the ship. Just if I wanted to take a long trip or something, I can do that. I have done that. I've jumped a couple hundred light years with this ship so far, and I haven't had to refuel a single time. It's nice. However, one of the downsides of this ship is its limited jump range. You can see we actually have the A5 frame shift drive on this ship, which is the best frame shift drive that we can get for this ship. And yeah, we're only at 14.39 light years jump range, but that's okay. This ship is not built for exploration. It's not meant for that. This ship is a tank, let me tell you. We'll see it in combat in just a little bit, but let's finish going over the gear. So we already mentioned the A6 shield generator, and we're using 3 shield boosters with that. So we also have the C5 fuel scoop. With all the fuel that I have on this ship, I've never had to use this fuel scoop yet, but I always have a fuel scoop on my ship just in case. I mean, it really sucks to get stuck somewhere and then you don't have any fuel, and well, then you have to call for help, and that's embarrassing. It's better just not to get in that situation in the first place. So then we have our E5 cargo rack. Self-explanatory. You may want some cargo. I don't know. Never know what we're going to be doing. Pick up a mission, something like that, whatever. So we have a D4 and a D3 hull reinforcement package. Now, with the A6 shields and 3 Class A shield boosters, it's very hard to take down the ship's shields, let me be honest. But it can happen, and since we just have the lightweight alloy for our hull material right now, the hull reinforcement packages give us a little added survivability, so it's nice to have it. Then we have an advanced discovery scanner. Now I sold my ASP, which was my primary exploration vessel, in order to purchase this vessel, and I have since purchased another ASP, and I'm in the process of refitting it. But when I didn't have that ASP, well, I was taking the ship on kind of long journeys, and I still wanted to be able to see all the planets in a system that was unexplored and whatnot. So, you know, there we go, advanced discovery scanner. There it is. It may go away at some point, since now I do own another ASP, and there will be a video coming up on my new ASP at some point. I have a very interesting use for it, so stay tuned for that video. But anyways, getting back to the subject, we have our G2 vehicle hangar. That's also self-explanatory. It has our SRV in the vehicle bay here, and then the planetary approach suite, which comes with every ship now since the Horizons update. So let's take a look at the livery. This is really cool. I was very proud of owning this ship, so immediately I went out and bought the tactical paint job skins for this ship, and I also bought them for my ASP. So we'll take a look at that later. But let's see. So of course we're using the tactical ice paint job right now, but there are several other ones. Tactical graphite. This is very cool. Tactical crimson. This is actually what I'm using on my ASP. Tactical ice. You just saw this one. We had it on a minute ago. Tactical olive. This is kind of a military. Oh, I mean, these are all kind of military paint schemes, but this one is more your standard military paint scheme. Tactical khaki. Not really a fan of that one. And tactical cobalt. Also not really a fan of this one. My favorite, obviously, is the tactical ice, and that's what I'm going to be using. Then my my decals are my combat rank, and that is dangerous. And that's really all I have on the aesthetic customization end of this ship. So now, why don't we just take this ship out, take it to a resource extraction site, and see what it can do. Okay, so here we are at our resource extraction site. So all we've found so far is a Viper Mark III. This isn't going to be much of a challenge to take down, but let's just see how quickly this Python can do it. Alright, so here we go. We actually had to cruise around a minute before we found an anaconda, but now we have one. So we're going to use the kill warrant scanner on it, get the maximum bounty payout, and then we're going to take this thing down. And yes, it's already in combat, but, oh, okay, now it isn't. So, let's see what this ship can do. The best way to take down an anaconda is by targeting its power plant, and then losing track of where it's going. Of course, we put power in the weapon system, and here we go. Okay, so now we're limping home after attempting to show off the combat capability of this ship. You know, we did take it down. It worked out pretty well, and we only lost, you know, half of our hull integrity. So, yeah, we'll just request docking here and not get destroyed by the station. So we can be able to put up much of a fight right now. Not that you can against the station anyway. But, yeah, that's pretty much going to conclude it for this look at the Python. Maybe I'll be a little less cocky next time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this look at the Python. This really is a pretty formidable ship when used properly and not attempting to show off for the purposes of making a YouTube video about it. Yeah, it's actually a pretty good ship. Maybe I didn't do a very good job of showcasing it. I don't know. I'll let you guys be the judge of that. You can let me know down in the comments. Um, Other than that, I'm actually trying to find a name for this ship. I've been trying to think of one, but so far I'm drawing a big blank. I have a name for my other ship, and we'll go over that in the video that's about it. But if you guys have any suggestions for things that I could call this ship, why don't you also let me know about that down in the comments. And I'm going to see you guys in the next one. So if you like this video, go ahead and stick a like on it. If you think my piloting skills suck, well, you know, let me know down in the comments, or you can dislike the video if you would do that to somebody. Other than that, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and you'll see more awesome arrogant cocky content like this. And you can follow me on Twitter for the latest news and updates about the channel and stuff. I'm at ShadowTracerX. So I will see you guys in the next one.